Hey Mega GMs, welcome to Inside NFTs. Super weird day in NFTs yesterday with an individual NFT sale, well, that just threw everything out of whack. We're going to take a look at the sales from yesterday and show you exactly what I'm talking about there. We also had the wins of Yawanawa Reaveal. They looked as gorgeous as you would have expected. And finally, some news about the end of Blur Season 2 farming. We'll get into all of that. First, let's take a look at the NFT market, where we're down 0.98%. Yeah, we're well into Floptober here. Not looking great today, but sales volume is ticking up. Let's see why exactly that's happening. So yesterday, a pretty noticeable uptick in sales, 9.1 mil. Though yet again, unique sellers, unique buyers, total transactions trending down here. Average sales price, though, way up. And let's zero in on that while we're looking at the top collection sales. Your top 10 collections on CryptoSlam.io. Well, Cryptoadz are here at number 1, 1.6 million in sales, followed by D-Market, Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Sorare, DraftKings, StarCraft Planets, Pudgy Penguins, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and Clone X rounding it off at the 10 spot. Now here's where we get right into it. The number 1 collection features the number 1 sale of the day yesterday. That's a Cryptoadz number 4030 for $1.6 million. If you're familiar with Cryptoadz, you know that's a pretty crazy price for them, especially in this market here. You can even see the last time this specific NFT was sold was just 2 weeks ago, $1,500. Well, what's the big difference yesterday? Well, fortunately, plenty of people in NFTs keeping their eye on these kind of trades. This one was a fat finger trade. So you had someone that was making bids on the Cryptoadz collection, throwing multiple 1.055 ETH offers. Well, he happened to fat finger this offer. Instead of 1.055, he did 1,055 ETH. And look, somebody saw that, they click accept, they're running away with a cool $1.6 million. Will they give the money back? Should they have to? And what would you do in that situation? I asked my daughter that yesterday. She said she'd give the money back. She hoped she'd get a little cut of that money. That's usually how it plays out in the space. We'll see if that happens here. Ultimately, though, that bidder was apparently sending money through Tornado Cash. Means they might have been involved with some wash trading, maybe money laundering. Hard to say. That platform totally has legitimate uses, has some pretty crazy uses too. So we'll watch and see how this story plays out. Now, before we get to the Blur Season 2 end date, I gotta remind you that the wins of Yawanawa collection revealed yesterday. Absolutely incredible stuff. Take a look here, and we were wondering, once these started revealing, what would happen to the floor prices in this collection. Typically, when a collection reveals, well, we start seeing those prices go down. And in this case, in the past week, we're seeing in the mid to high 6 ETH range. As we got closer to the reveal yesterday, got all the way down to 6 ETH. Now, since the reveal, 3 unrevealed NFTs sold for about 7 ETH apiece. So price crept up, people liking what they saw, and they're buying to get a little of that unrevealed action. All right, now Blur Season 2, many credit the Blur marketplace with adding extra padding, extra liquidity into the market this year, and really likely helping us avoid a very steep decline in NFT prices earlier this year. Basically, what we're seeing now, we probably should have felt much earlier in the year. It's Blur farming that kept it afloat. Well, Blur Season 2 is finally coming to an end on November 20th. What does that mean? Well, at this point, really hard to predict, but it's likely that Blur Season 3 is coming after it, probably offering a new system for farming. Maybe it's more rewarding, maybe it isn't. But anytime you're bringing potential to earn, well, it's going to attract attention. Now, there's a real opportunity to line this up with the start of next year. Remember, January of every year, we start with a bang. So we could have a perfect storm of the friend.tech airdrop combined with Blur Season 3 starting. And hey, we could rock it again like we have the past 2 years. I'm kind of expecting all of that to happen. All right, so a relatively light day in news. A quick reminder, sign up for my newsletter over on CryptoSlam.io. Today I'm writing about Yuga Labs and their layoffs, how it's impacting their project and their outlook, and how they were once the blueprint for projects to follow. Now it looks like that's transitioning to the Pudgy Penguins model. Pretty interesting stuff happening out there, so check that out. Now tomorrow I'll be back with another NFT market update with all the latest happenings in NFTs. And remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Till the next time, I'll see you.